Hey guys, it's San4414 or Tony. How's everyone doing today? So, Andi Mack Season 2, Episode 21 just aired. Or rather, it's been online since early this morning. It won't air for a few more hours. Anyway, so this episode is called For the Last Time. Which, basically, it's like laying up to Buffy leaving. In this episode, well, I'll start with the other plot first. Dang it, Becks, that's her name, I can never remember her name. So Becks tells Pops that Cece bought the Fringe. Cece apparently didn't tell Pops that she bought the Fringe. So he's kinda mad that she did it without talking to him, spending their entire retirement fund. Anyway, meanwhile, Becks wants Cece to take back what she did. Basically, she's like, well, I have a 3-day out, and all I gotta do is call the contractor and be like, I don't want to do it. So she does. And then she tells Becks that she was going to get the Fringe, do some remodeling, and have her make it into a makeup place and stuff like that. And basically help her to make it something that everybody in Shadyside would love. So then she's like, oh, wait, that's a great idea. I actually want to do it. But since she already called it off, she's basically like, I'll do it, but you need to talk to Pops, and he has to actually be okay with it. But because she never told him about it, Pops is kind of mad and not answering any of their messages whenever they call him or text him. So, insert Andi. Andi comes in. She's looking for a box, or rather a time capsule, which is where this comes into play. Andi, Jonah, and Cyrus basically do a lot of different things with Buffy for her last day. They want to make her a time capsule. She doesn't want a time capsule. Basically, Buffy doesn't want to have to say goodbye. And making the time capsule and everything is basically a way of them saying goodbye. It's like, okay, here you go. And then they leave and they don't see her again. So they get everything together. Heck, TJ signs that Jonah gets something that the entire basketball team signs, including TJ. Andi gets something. No, wait, not Andi. I think Jonah also gets something that he gets the shoelaces from Marty that he signs. Let's see, what else happens? There's an interesting exchange between Buffy and her mother. Basically, Buffy tells her mother she doesn't want to cry. She wants to be strong like her mother was. Her mother explains to her, like Buffy says, oh, you don't cry at all. Her mother says she does. But it's when Buffy's not looking. Like whenever she leaves, she cries. And basically what so they tell Buffy's mother what they're gonna do. Like Andi and Cyrus do. And she's not able to hide it from Buffy. So meanwhile, after the part where she admits that, yeah, she cries, Buffy just doesn't see it. Once again, Buffy's thing is she doesn't want to say goodbye. So Buffy's mother sets it up to where she's going to get some things for them to put in the time capsule, and she's going to leave a box for Andi and Cyrus to put the rest of the stuff in. Which is how basically Buffy is looking through some pictures, and Pat, who is her mother, is like, oh, these look interesting. Who are these people? Who are these people? And she's like, let me keep some of those. And she's like, I want to keep all my pictures together. But that is when Buffy kind of gets out of her mother what she needs the pictures for and everything. So yeah. Meanwhile, Buffy basically admits to her mother, as she told to Andi and Cyrus, she doesn't want to say goodbye. So when Andi and Cyrus get everything together, and Jonah, like the three of them, because they had to wait for Jonah to get the stuff from the team and get, I guess they signed a jersey for her. But basically, whenever everything gets together and they go over to her house to give it to her, they knock on the door, knock on the door, knock on the door. They can't get a hold of her. Turns out she got her wish. She got to leave. Like, she didn't want to leave, but she wanted to leave without saying goodbye, because she didn't want to say goodbye because she knew she'd cry, and she knew it was hard on her. So that's what she got. She basically left without saying goodbye or anything. And also, Pops agreed to the deal that Becks and what Cece wanted to do. So pretty much that basically wrapped up this episode. I saw it 2 times. I'll probably watch it again tonight. Another thing that was in the next episode, Andi meets up with Walker, and Andi admits to him that she has a boyfriend. So I guess she did kind of make her choice in the last episode. And Walker gives her some shoes, I guess. And he tells her to keep them anyway. They're sneakers. Meanwhile, Jonah sees the sneakers. And Andy's like, oh, they're from a friend. And Jonah's like, I know who this friend is. And she's like, it's not that big. Like, I guess Jonah thinks that something's going on between Andi and Walker, but Andi didn't get to explain that to him. So yeah, we'll see what happens in this next episode as far as this is concerned. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next episode. God bless you guys. Stay safe and peace. Bye.